Mental Fox here with more Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks for joining me again. We're here in this place whose name I don't remember, like Eben Lake Road or something like that. I'm probably wrong about that. One thing I wish that they would fix in a patch is when I load a game, it doesn't tell me the name of the area that I'm in. But at some point during this playthrough, you'll notice that the name of the area will show up here. Just a little bug I guess they need to fix. But anyway, we're down here talking to some people. We were talking with this Omeluum in the last episode.
Is my species evolving?
And he suggested that we drink this potion. Still trying to find a cure here, right? Before Omeluum can start the procedure, we'll need to drink a potion it made from the mushrooms we found. So, we have a potion that we're supposed to drink. So let us look at our inventory here and look at the latest. And, well, I thought he gave us a potion. I'm going to go ahead and send that to camp. Maybe he hasn't given it to us yet. Maybe he still has it. Maybe we just need to walk over to him and drink this potion. And then he'll be able to communicate with the tadpole. And maybe he could tell us its origin. Let's do that.
I greet you, son child.
Well, we could also talk to him about some other stuff. We could use our bard knowledge and say, you've certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that? We could also use our bard knowledge and say, so are the tales of slavering, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated? We can ask him if he's ready to give us the potion, or we could just attack him. But yeah, let's learn a little bit about this guy. You've certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the elder brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
That's fascinating. So are the tales of slavering, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Interesting. Let's see, the best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose, or that's disgusting, you're a monster. I mean, sure, that's a good way to deal with that kind of hunger.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
But wouldn't you starve then? Anyway, remember that potion? I'm ready to drink it.
Yes, although it may be a touch cold by now.
What exactly is this potion going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Okay. Well. Oh, doggone it, our insight failed again. Well, let's go ahead and drink the poison. Poison. The potion.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Ooh. We could draw on our willpower to resist. We could focus on the present, not the illusions. Or we could stare into the swirling abyss. Alright, let's try to focus on the present now. We need to roll a 10. And our gnome coming gives us an advantage. These bliss spores are apparently giving us an advantage as well. Affected entity has a plus 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the next long rest. We could add yet another bonus and add some resistance from our good friend Shadowheart. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
A few sparks and colors dance around Omeluum, but you stay steady and staring ahead. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Man, this guy's been through a lot. We could drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. We could resist the panic from within. We could wall off our mind from the psionic seizure, or we could let the terror take us. So he said try not to act irrationally. That to me is resisting panic. So let's try to resist this panic. Once again, we get 2 dice. This time we need to roll a 15, and we do not get... Oh no, we still have the resistance bonus. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. Ooh, nice.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever. Or, that potion of yours could have killed me. The tadpole almost did the same. Or, you were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger. Yeah, man, I felt this thing grow inside of me.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So, I went through all this and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain? Or, what's next, cutting off my own head? Or, I suppose it's not all bad. More power is better than less. Well, I like to think that my character tries to look on the bright side of life, so yeah, it's not all bad.
Yet that power may grow beyond your control. I have another intermediate solution, if you are in need. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Well, do I want the ring, even? I mean, he says it'll negate both negative and positive. I mean, the positives have been pretty good. Why didn't you mention the ring before this potion debacle? I have gold, will that suit? No, I want this power, keep your ring. How about I tell you more about that nautiloid, every last detail? We could try to intimidate him and say, either give me the ring or I'll run you through. We could try to perform for him. Perform the tale of your adventures so far. The Ballad of Brains, Brine, Pools, and Balderdash, or leave. First, though, why didn't you mention the ring before?
Because removal seemed preferable to negation. And I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
Fair enough, I suppose. I don't really want to give him gold. Even though we have quite a bit of it, I still don't want to give him gold. let's see here. We're a bard, man. Let's perform a show for him. Maybe he'll enjoy it. Oh, okay. We need to roll a 15. We get a +3 from our performance expertise. We get a +3 for performance proficiency. We get a +1d6 because of our bliss spores. We get a +3 because of our charisma. Our total bonus is 10 to 15. I mean, we've almost got this just on our bonus itself. We could even get some guidance. And our bonus is 11 to 19. I think this is going to work. Yeah, buddy. Oh, this will be the highest number I've ever rolled. There's your 30. 32, man.
As Omeluum watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Oh.
Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Okay, then.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Yeah, this guy's having a hard time here. Well, let's look at our journal here. Help Omeluum investigate the parasite is complete now. We've acquired Omeluum's ring of mind shielding. It might protect its wearer from the parasite's influence. Well, that's great and everything, but I'm not 100% sure I want to be protected from its influence. And then we could look at our inventory here. Here's the ring of mind shielding. Shelter. You have advantage on saving throws against charmed. This ring is forged from a smooth alien metal capped with eyes of emerald that watch the world unblinking. Yeah, man, I don't know if I want to wear it. We're already wearing Mage's Friend, which gives us Arcana +1 and Religious +1. And we're already wearing Guiding Light. This thing really isn't necessary for Fox, to be honest with you, I don't think. I mean, he can already see in the dark. So I don't know about this one. I mean, maybe I give this one to somebody who can't see in the dark. And maybe I do put on the ring. I mean, you have advantage on saving throws against charmed. I mean, it's as simple as that. Which is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and put it on. I'm going to go ahead and give this to Shadowheart. And then I'm going to have Shadowheart put it on.
Blades always sharp.
Because she might need that. There you go. Okay. This guy here sells stuff, doesn't he? He's a trader.
No harm in a little
Oh, whoops.
conversation.
Now she's talking to him.
A visitor. You're a welcome sight.
Let's see here. Well, we had already asked him about this. Never seen a hobgoblin like you before. Were you here when the Dwargar attacked? Do you have anything interesting to trade? Fox asked her this, but will we get a different answer if she asks it?
Understandable.
No.
We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
Okay. You know, I've never seen a hobgoblin like you before.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality.
You know, research in the Underdark sounds kind of like a dangerous prospect.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, trillimac. I've studied them for years.
Oh. Maybe if Fox was talking to him, we would have gotten a successful. But man, I don't know. What have your studies uncovered?
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict.
Well, let's ask him where he was when the Dwargar attacked.
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
Okay. Well, let's get down to business here. Do you have anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's got some magic stuff. He's got boots of genial striding. The wearer's movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. Interesting. The soles of these boots warp and shift like warm clay manipulated by an unseen sculptor's hands. Those are kind of neat, but wow, those are really expensive. 494 gold? Yikes. Here is a circlet of blasting. Gives you scorching ray. This delicate circlet grants its wearer the ability to cast the scorching ray spell. Holy cow, this thing is super expensive. Scorching ray does 6 to 36 damage. Wow. Oh, we got to get that. We're going to get that and we're going to give that to somebody. The Baneful. This is a it's a short sword. This blade's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pact weapon. Well, we do have a Warlock back in camp that I still don't know how to use. I haven't even looked up how to use him yet. He's a mystery to me. I mean, this thing's expensive too, but only does 3 to 8 damage. I mean, I don't know. We've got some scrolls. We've got a ring, Sunwalker's Gift. The wearer can see in the dark up to 12 meters. Well, you know, that would be kind of cool. The Lifebringer. When the wearer gains lightning charges, they also gain 3 temporary hit points. I don't know if any of my team gains lightning charges. Not sure what that means, really. Melf's First Staff. Let's see. Arcane Enchantment. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save. Spell save DC and spell attack rolls. In spite of, or perhaps because of, his suspiciously amusing name, the wizard Melf was actually quite a talented spellcaster and innovator in the field of the arcane. He even led an order called the Knights of Luna. Well, I'm kind of curious about that one, whether Gale would like that or not. Gale is currently using nothing. Why does this thing keep insisting upon removing his melee weapon from him?
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Don't we all? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Go here. And we'll look at his inventory. And let's put rain. So he's got Rain Dancer. Put that back there. So apparently, so right now he's got, this is his melee weapon, right? And if I switch to light source, doot, that switches him to the torch. But now if we look at his inventory, can I switch back? Okay, so we can just toggle. It's just a little confusing. So he's got Rain Dancer. Let's have him talk to Blurg.
By all means.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight.
Why, thank you. I'm not going to ask all this again. Do you have anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private
Okay, so compare this to what he's currently wearing. I mean, it does 1 to 8 damage, but that's if we use it as a bludgeoning weapon, right? I'm not going to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Apparently, this thing, the Rain Dancer that he's using, includes a way to create water, which I haven't done yet, but I mean, I guess maybe it might be useful to douse a fire or something. But this is kind of interesting that this weapon gives him Melf's Acid Arrow, which he already has. So what happens if he has it twice? Can he cast it twice? Because that's a freaking awesome weapon or spell. And is it a spell or is it a cantrip?
Well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
So this uses a level 2 spell slot.
Progressing.
Not well.
So how does the
My species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Create water? So it looks like, judging upon the staff that we currently have, it has create water. It doesn't use a spell slot. but it looks like we could only cast it once until short rest. But I do like the idea of having another Melf's Acid Arrow. I mean, that is an awesome spell. I like it a lot.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain.
I'm going to buy it.
If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
I'm going to buy 4 potions of healing. Because you can't have too many of those. Oh, he has Revivify spells. Yes. Okay, excellent. The Evil Eye, Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5. And he sells some other stuff. He sells a fish head, which is kind of hilarious. Cinder Shoes. Whenever you burn an enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat. Despite the many scorch marks, these leather boots are somehow still supple and intact. Do I want these? Unimpeded by difficult terrain. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you would have to, like, carry on you all the time if you weren't wearing it all the time. Kind of like those strider boots that we've got. You know, you never know when you're going to come across a spider web. So it's like you have to always have these in your bag just in case. Holy cow, we do have 43 potions of healing. Wow. And then here's 4 more. Why aren't these together? Pfft, who knows? I don't know, man. Some things, I tell you. I mean, they're so expensive, though. Oh, well, let's get them. Okay. So we got those. But this is nice that there are 2 traders here where I could come back at some point off camera and sell off a bunch of stuff. And I will do that at some point.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
So let's go into Gale's inventory, and we're going to go ahead and give him... oh, he also has this staff too, jeez. We're going to give him this. I want him to walk around with this thing. But, I mean, he can't walk around with 2 staffs. You can't do that. Melf's first staff. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Do you have anything else you want to say, Omeluum?
I greet you, son child.
Oh, he has wares as well. Let's see your wares. Goodness. Well, yet another person we could sell stuff to. Elixir of Psychic Resistance. This potion, reminiscent of whiskey in taste but not effect, is known to cause temporary ringing in the ears. It grants resistance to psychic damage. He sells Creation's Echo. Pearl of Power Amulet. Pearlescent Restoration? You can replenish expended spell slots of your choice. Really? Well, that's interesting. So, if I had somebody wear that, they would be able to replenish spell slots? Sounds pretty cool. Boots of Stormy Clamor. Ring of Salving. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. And the Shade Spell Circlet. Shade Spell. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, making them more likely to exceed. One of the relics of Deep Dwera's rebellious children. Flanked by her court, Dwera shook her head at her children. Had they really believed they could leave her? Okay. Intellect Devourer Cerebellum. Interesting stuff. He also has the Evil Eye here. And Tongue of Madness. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, here, buy this crap from me, will ya? Here, I'm going to sell you this stupid leather helmet. And this, and this, and this. And this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Well, maybe I'll keep that. Well, nah, I'm not going to keep that. Still has a lot of gold, probably because we bought some stuff from him. I don't need this ring, or this ring, or this ring, or this silver necklace. Okay, that's pretty good. Sold off some stuff to this guy. But man, we're starting to hurt money-wise. So yeah, at some point soon I'll have to go on a...
May your travels
Trip.
be safe and swift.
Thanks, man. I like that guy. I like all these guys. These guys are great.
I have never seen anything like it. Is my species evolving?
What was that noise? Did you hear that? Something was like breathing scarily, growling even. Meticulous notes. We can read them and he won't be mad about it.
Go.
The trader has no problem with you inspecting these goods, so long as you're willing to pay for them.
Interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, we'll leave then. I've never seen that. I mean, it says it's fine, but I guess not. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I kind of like that, actually.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, we're going to F5 so that we don't have to do all that again in case I suddenly blow myself up, which I could quite possibly do. Can we talk to these myconids?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The myconid soothes you
Aw.
with hums and whistles.
Oh, thank you, myconid. Well, that was nice. Sweet, even. Okay, well, we are gonna, I guess, go... Okay, this is where we came from.
Not well.
We came up here.
My species receives from
Let's take a look at the map. Where have we not been? Huh. This is where we'll go to defeat the Dwergar intruders, I guess. I know over here... Yeah, we have another investigation check to do over here. But there's no easy way to get there. And then I had also put a thing here for an entrance to this chasm. We have this boat that we also need to take at some point. So we are currently here, right around the corner from this thing. We could walk this way and then walk up here and see where this takes us. And then there's also this way here. Don't know where this takes us. This looks like it's going to take us off map. So part of me wants to come down here and see where this is because it's still part of the same map. So if we did that, we would actually want to walk south down this way. Is that what I want to do? I think that's what I want to try to do. So we're just going to go south. Which is this way. Oh, one thing I want to do though. We want to go Shadowheart? No. Fox has it. So Fox bought something that I want to give to Shadowheart. Fortunately, I can't sort things this way, but he bought, I think it was Fox who bought it. It was something to put on her head. No. No, an amulet. Yeah, pearlescent restoration. We're going to give this to Shadowheart. And then we'll have Shadowheart put it around her neck. Nice. That will allow her to restore some spell slots, which would be very useful. And here is a circlet of blasting, which, why not? Put it on your head. Let's do all this stuff, man. Here is an amulet of restoration. This will allow us to cast some healing spells. Why not? Here's a blast pendant that gives you... Oh, this is also a pendant. Here, you wear this. Now you can do stuff too. You can do magic too, Karlak. Yeah. Okay. Boots of speed. All kinds of good stuff here. Wow, Karlak's carrying a lot of crap. Don't like that. She doesn't need to be carrying crap. What do we have here? Unrecovered mist. Okay, this allows detect thoughts, which I don't really need because my character has detect thoughts. All right, let's keep moving.
Keep pushing.
Yes, we have to keep pushing. We have to. Okay, so I think we want to go down this way now. Yeah, we're going to go down here. And then we're going to turn right here. And we're going to see what's out here. That's what we're going to do. I love how my team is still walking. Into Decrepit Village. This is where we faced the Dwargar the first time. And I guess this is the path we're going to take right here. Here's a dead Dwargar. My favorite kind of Dwargar. I don't know anything about them, except that they were mean to me, so I don't like them. Arsonist's Oil. Coat your weapon in an oil that transforms the target's fire resistance to fire vulnerability. Interesting. Targets that are immune to fire damage are unaffected. It was then that Swires tossed the oil. It splattered the cambion, and all at once its skin of brilliant carmine dulled to dark, a red like cheap wine, and the fiend vented his sound of anguish I almost pitied, for its very affinity for fire was now undone. Ooh, nasty. Okay, so we've got two paths here. This one, nope, this one goes quite a ways that way. Then we've got one that goes up this way. Let's look at the map here. Let's go up this way. Oh, wait a minute now. We got a bullywug trumpet. Oh, is this as far as we could go? Oh. Oh, we can maybe jump up here. I love the design. The level design is so great. Grab a little bit of that. Let's put Fox back in control here.
Interesting.
Let's look at this dead Myconid.
Anything of use?
We're gonna get Rogue's Morsel, another lump of Myconid flesh that I honestly don't know what to do with, and hastening spores, a chemical solution.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, well, we don't want to go down in the chasm. Okay, we're going to get ourselves some swarming toadstool here. Oh, what is this place? More swarming toadstool. Chasm creeper, toadstool. All kinds of ingredients to pick up. But this place is starting to creep me out a little bit. What's going to happen? Okay, we need to avoid these things this time. Waterfall here. Oh, goodness gracious, look down there. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. Here's a deep hole. Huh. Let me just run over here real quick. Oh, I could actually walk up here if I wanted to. Oh. It's a way back up to these guys. Look at this. These guys are our friends. Restless Myconid. Mossy Myconid.
You are worthy.
Thanks.
Be among us.
I'm honored. What about this guy? We haven't talked to the Hook Horror Spore servant. I don't know what that means.
Speak up.
Monstrosity stares blankly forward.
Yeah, monstrosities.
Things can raise the dead.
Huh.
That's
What's a
interesting.
little stench in exchange for a lot of power?
Okay. Everybody talk at the same time. Are you making that noise, Sovereign Glut? I'm not sure. It almost looks like we could get up here if we really wanted to. But maybe not.
It might be enough to cover rent.
Okay, let's go down here. And remember, we're still looking for that woman's husband. Maybe we'll find him walking around out here. So what's with this deep hole? I mean, isn't this hole deep enough? Alright, let's hit F5 here. Deep hole. Use?
Looking into the hole, you see only darkness. It's impossible to tell how deep it goes by sight alone.
Hello?
Your call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
Okay then. Is that where one of those bullets come from, or whatever they're called? I forget what they're called. The things that dig underground? Maybe. Maybe it is. Okay, I'm going to shoot these things. These bibberbangs. Oh, these give out bliss spores. Or maybe those are bliss. Oh, a susser bloom. Uh-oh. That thing will negate magic. Interesting. Let's see here.
I'll strike you down.
Gouges. Something's marking its territory. Best be careful.
Oh, okay. A lot of people were saying stuff here. I thought Gale said something. He says, that's a susser tree. These things drain away one's magic. Shouldn't linger here. And then Shadowheart said, these gouges. Something's marking its territory. Best be careful. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, boy. There's all these noxious fumes up here now, but they dissipated quickly. Bibber Bang. Well, not going to tell us anything about the Bibber Bang. Oh boy. Oh, we could climb down here if we wanted to. Oh, how big is this place? This is fascinating. But yeah, she's talking about these marks here. Something big lives here. She's like, be careful. So I tell you what, let's do a short rest here.
I'll fill that one later.
And we'll give our team a little bit of health here. I'll do a good old F5. Because this is probably going to be nasty, whatever shows up here. I mean, we have our warnings. Almost to the point, like, why are we still going forward? Wow, that's a lot of noxious fumes. Now, the susser bloom, I feel like we do not want to get anywhere close to it. Because we will lose our ability to cast magic. So I wonder if maybe I could have a character sneak over there. Oh, what's this on the ground? A severed arm. Nice. Skull. You know, sneak over there and try to, like, I don't know what to do with it. Pick it up and throw it into the chasm? I don't know. I love shooting stuff from really far away. It's fun. Okay, we'll wait for these noxious fumes to dissipate. Oh man, over here is a severed arm. Another severed arm right here. Can I send Scratch over there to get it? Can he pick stuff up? I don't think he can. I think I tried that before. Alright, let's back up a little bit, team. I don't want to... Oh gosh, no, there's still more of these. Fox would have to walk all the way up here to get it. Well... buddy, I tell you, pretty worried about this. Just like Shadowheart said, somebody's claiming its territory. Let's disengage the party. If we're gonna fight this thing, I want to fight it over here, away from the susser anti-magic field. So maybe, no, not you. Maybe if I have Scratch walk over there, we could lure out whatever the problem is here. What's Fox got going on here? It's all sparkly. Is it the bliss spores, I guess? Why is it only affecting Fox? Dread Hollow. Where'd that arm go? Oh, here it is. Severed hand. Examine. The few remaining fingers on this hand have grown pallid, cold, and stiff. Oh, nastiness. Heavy and slick with sweat and blood, this arm has a tendency to slip out of your hands. Missing its bottom jaw and its body. Well, good boy. Keep going forward. Blood is still slowly trickling down this arm's severed fingers, which to me indicates that this happened recently. He can't pick that up. And, oh. Ooh, interesting. You know, isn't he magic? Attack. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Just keep biting it, dude. Oh, now I can't... Why can't I attack it anymore? Oh, okay, here we go. Well, this is one way to get rid of it, and this is exactly what we're going to do. It's going to take us a little while, but that's okay. Somehow, our conjured dog is not affected by this anti-magic field. Good boy. Yeah, it looks like we could even go down... Oh, what's this thing? A hook horror. Oh, okay. Well, now we know what the problem is. This is, what's this stuff? Huh. I don't know what that is. So, why don't you come back here, you precious dog. And like I said, if we're going to fight that thing, oh my. We're going to fight it over here, not over here in the field. So that's what we're going to do. Now, is this thing going to keep coming this way? I don't know. How much health does it have? 75. Has no resistances. It has blind sight. This creature can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. It has dark vision. It has multi-attack prone. The hook horror can make a multi-attack if the target is prone. Opportunity attack. Automatically attack an enemy moving out of your reach. Okay. There's the rat. So it's all of us against the hook horror. You would hope that we would have a fairly decent chance of fighting or beating this thing. So honestly, I'm just going to stay here.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And wait for it. Right? We'll see if it comes this way. I may consider putting down a glyph if it comes this way.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Okay, let's see what he does. Echoes in the dark. Calling reinforcements. Okay, now we might be in trouble. Okay, so, yeah. Calling reinforcements. Are we gonna have to back up and have the Myconid help us fight? Boy. Well, again, I want to see what happens. I kind of hate to put my glyph down here if they're not going to come this way, but I believe this is the only way they could get here. I don't think there's a way they can come around back, so if he's going to attack us, it's going to come from here.
So much for peace.
So, let's go ahead and put down our glyph of warding. And we'll go with, it really doesn't matter, because he has no resistances. But let's go with, I mean, any of these would work. Let's go with lightning. Okay, so you got that waiting for you, dude, if you want to come this way. Okay, are you coming? Okay, he's gonna pounce. Okay. So it does look as though he is going to come this way. And we're just gonna stay here and wait for him.
Nothing important is ever easy.
The thing I am wondering about is, can I shoot these and maybe get some noxious fumes on him? We'll try it. So let's back up a little bit. End his turn.
To focus. On my way.
Okay, so we got some noxious fumes there. Let's see if that does anything.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Did he say, may the dice roll in my favor? I think that's what he said.
Watch this.
Okay, we're going to get her up front, though. Because if she's going to have to fight, she's going to want to be up front. The mouse's turn, or the rat's turn. Okay. Come on, walk through the noxious fumes. He didn't. 30 points of damage. That's pretty substantial. That is pretty good. Is this thing really so far that I can't get to it? Seriously? Seriously. Target is too far. Alright. Fight. Nope, can't get to it. just out of reach. Alright, well, you just stay there and maybe snarl at him. Or maybe... Let's get him up here. Maybe he'll attack him instead of my party next time.
Push my luck again.
Okay, so he's got what's this? Survival instinct. Huh. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Where did this come from? Let's see, I put the Amulet of Restoration on. Mage's Friend. And Ring of Mind Shielding. None of these mention Survival Instinct. How do I know where that came from? I don't know. It's interesting, though. Well, let's go ahead and see what we could do to this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not concentrating on anything, which is disturbing. I wonder when I lost my concentration. Maybe during a short rest, I don't know. I could put another Glyph of Warding down, but he's right here now, so... I could try to push him off with my Thunder, but the dog's kind of in my way. You know, and I kind of don't want to get in his face. Or I could try to push him back into the noxious fumes. That might be fun. Let's try that.
The gods are watching me.
I'm going to try some Thunder Wave. Uh-huh. Am I also pushing the dog? I don't know. Okay, he's now in noxious fumes, but he's saved against them, unfortunately. Now I'm going to have Fox back up a little bit, just to be closer to my party. And I don't need to do any healing to anybody, except maybe the dog, but the dog will be alright.
Ready.
Okay, so she's ready. 55% chance of hitting this guy. What cantrips does she have? She's got Sacred Flame. 65% chance, let's do it. 8 damage to him. Nice. Nice. She can do Shield of Faith, but uses a spell slot, so maybe not. I think we're going to get rid of this guy pretty easily. Famous last words.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Okay, let's have him move up a bit.
By step.
And he could use Melf's Acid Arrow. 65% chance. Or, instead of using a one-time use only thing, we could try to use a cantrip. Let's see, he needs to be 3 meters away. 18 meters, we could use Bone Chill against this guy. Why not? He's bone chilled. This poor guy, he's getting beat up.
Smell blood.
And now Karlak. Karlak, I really don't want you to run over there into the noxious fumes. I know that's your specialty. But let's go and just have you do a little ranged attack here. She does have a heavy crossbow +1 now. That's an improvement over what she used to have. But yeah, we're just going to have her use this. 4 points of damage. That was disappointing, but she could shoot again. 4 points of damage. Wow, that's kind of lame. But now he's down to 9. That's all he's got left. And it's the rat's turn. Go on up there, rat. Good rat. Good rat. Here. Get right up in his face. Get right over there. Get right in this guy's face. There you go. Okay. He pounced, and he's going to fight the rat, which is perfect. Good. Yeah. Oh, no. Stop moving. Okay. Let's see. 4 health left. Do you want to try to finish him off? Target is too far. What the crap? Alright, whatever. So, this is a bonus action. And I feel like I should be able to do a bonus action and then an action, but I guess you can't in this game. I don't know the rules. But it would be nice if I could jump close to him and then take a bite out of him. But I cannot. The target is too far. But, yeah. This is a bonus action. We jump. Oh, and then I take a bite. Okay, there we go. Good job. Nice work, Scratch. That was great. Good job, Scratch. Wow. Nicely done.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and loot this hook horror.
What's inside?
It has a hook. A bone hook splattered with blood. It is cold and sharp, like a whetted blade. Alright. That's great. Well, we do not have any plans on walking forward until those noxious fumes dissipate. I don't know how long they'll stay there. Oh, they're gone. They're gone.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Loot that. Go over and loot this. Fantastic. So we have a couple options here. We go down these knotted roots and then... Wow. Oh, what's this circle here? Find the mushroom. Okay, so this is where Balin's going to be. He's going to be somewhere in here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, well, we'll go forward and find him in the next episode. Because it's time for me to end this one.
No one's stopped me yet.
Still loving this game. I hope you're having fun watching me play it. Thanks to everybody who takes the time to leave me comments and likes. I sure do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this episode, I want you to do the same. Leave a like or a comment. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you join me again in the next episode.